Okay, so exams are finally done now, and what was the best way to celebrate end of exams? Jurassic World! Yes! Oh my god, it was so good. It was such a good movie. I think I would give it 4.5 stars. Because it was really, really good. But I think there were some things that could have made it better. I'm not sure that any film deserves 5 stars, but oh my god, it was such a good film. Okay, so I'm going to start off with like a non-spoilery section for the people who haven't seen it. Excuse me. I think it's been out for like a week now. And then at the end I'll have like a spoilery section for spoilers, obviously. Okay, so I'm going to start off with like the initial basic plot of the film. So there are these two little kids. Can't remember their names, oops. These two little kids, one's like 11 or 12, and then the other one is like 17 or 18 or something. We're gonna go to the park to visit their Auntie Claire, who like runs the park. I think she's like the top manager or something, like she's the CEO basically. I thought the little two boys' characters were great because the 12-year-old was so excited about dinosaurs and he was absolutely loving it. So sort of he was the character that was representative of the audience, because me and my sister were sat there like, that is us, if we were like a little 12-year-old boy. And then the 17, 18-year-old is in that, you know, cool stage where he doesn't really want to seem like he's excited about everything, and I thought they had like a really good balance, like a really good brother relationship as well, which I thought was really cool. And then Claire's character, played by Bryce, Claire's character I really liked. She was like the stereotypical head businesswoman, no nonsense, she's taking none of your shit kind of thing. And in the beginning, although she likes her nephews, she's a bit like hesitant because she's so not children. Like the park is her baby basically, and like that takes all of her time up and like all this kind of stuff. And you know that she's got to make really, really tough decisions about the park, so it's like she can't be like wishy-washy namby-pamby. Which, I mean, although it's a stereotype, I think it's a great female character to have. Because I just hate it when female characters are just weak and ugh, it's just awful. So no, she was great. I thought it was good. She had like good character development throughout the film, but obviously that's in the spoilery section. And then you got Owen, who was played by Chris Pratt. I thought he was great. His introduction bit with the raptors, you know, like when he's trying to teach them all stuff, I thought that was done really well. And to be honest, I was scared with Chris Pratt that he would do his same like anti-hero thing in Guardians of the Galaxy. Great film, loved him. But I was scared he was going to do a repetition of the same kind of character again, because from the trailer that's what I thought it was. But no, it was great. It was a different character. Great. And then side characters, we got Henry Wu back. Henry Wu was the original guy. Was a guy in the original Jurassic Park who was like, oh, they're all female. We genetically engineer them that way. You know, the guy in the lab. So they bring him back, and he's the same character as well, which I thought was just like, yes. They do like a load of like hat tipping milady to the old films, but I'll put that in the spoilery bit in case people don't want to know about them, because it was a great surprise to have in the film. So if you don't want those little things spoiled, then don't watch on to the spoilery bit. It was amazing. So the two kids arrive into the park. The little tiny one who's really excited about everything, he like runs to the hotel room and he's like, no, I want to go now, I want to go now. And he pulls open the curtains and then the camera pans out and just wiping away tears. Literally me and my sister like teared up in some bits, it was so good. The rest of the music was done by this Italian guy who I hadn't really heard of, but he kept with the same kind of John Williams style. I mean, you're never going to be John Williams, but it was a good effort. But they did keep the Welcome to Jurassic Park theme, and they did play it, and it's amazing. And they used the same island as well, so in the first film, when they're coming in on the helicopter and you get the, oh god, I'm going to have to mirror, whatever, and they have like the mirroring of the hills that they go into, so they had that again in the film, which I thought was like, I think it was really good, because it was definitely its own film, and you could just watch that one without watching the other ones. But if you have watched the other one, there was a lot there for you to notice, and it did make it really interesting throughout the film, which I thought was really good actually. So like they'd really put a lot of effort into what it would be like as a park. So they showed you obviously all the dinosaur exhibits. Everyone's seen the bit in the trailer where the big dinosaur, the like sea dinosaur, comes up and smacks it down. They also show like all the interactive bits, which I thought was really cool. So there's a bit in the film where like it's just a quick sequence of shots to show you what Jurassic World is like. But they show them, and they have like little bits where kids can use the brushes and excavate for bones, and like it teaches you all about the different dinosaurs and just all these kind of things. So yeah, I really love how they built up on the first film, because obviously the first film the park's not even open yet, they've just got the rides and things, they don't really have any interactive bits. So it's really good to see how, if Jurassic Park had worked, what it would be like, and sort of how they've built upon it now. And obviously now that we're doing the film 20 years later, there's so much more There's so much more technology available for the general public, so obviously all the rides and stuff can be better. I mean, you've seen the gyrosphere balls in the trailer, those were amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to move into the spoilery section, so bye.